Hey Joe fans, I'm JoeFan82 here with another action figure review. Today I'm looking at the G.I. Joe Club exclusive Marauders Night Spotter, codename Lowlight. This guy was released with the final 12 in 2019. And here he is in the package. He's got that retro G.I. Joe Real American Hero logo, the retro Hasbro logo on the bottom left. Some really nice artwork of Lowlight there with the Marauders colors. And there is the figure in the bubble. Here's the back of the card. We have that same gorgeous artwork on the back, the Marauders logo on the top, and it says G.I. Joe Club exclusive 2 of 12. And we have the file card. The file card says Marauders Night Spotter, codename Lowlight. File name Cooper G. McBride. Primary military specialty Marksmanship Instructor. Secondary military specialty Infantryman. Birthplace Crosby, North Dakota, grade E6. Following a troubled youth, which rumors say culminated in being abandoned in a junkyard at night, armed only with a .22 rifle, Lowlight not only conquered his fears, but embraced them. He became one with the darkness and further turned his abusive past into a drive to right wrongs permanently. He is an expert in virtually every long-range rifle, from the standard M24 or M40A3 to the vehicle-stopping 50 caliber M107 SASR Special Applications Scoped Rifle with a range of over a mile. He is also a master of fieldcraft skills and is constantly calculating terrain, props, ballistics, distance, and weather effects, even when off duty. Lowlight was chosen to be part of the Marauders unit because he can precisely locate what most people doubt is even there on a moonless night. No dark hallway, back alley, or shadowy figure is beyond his tracking sight. It's as if he's invisible in the dark, but everything about the night is as clear as day to him. The quote on the bottom says, "I see better in the dark than I do in the light. That's something the enemy should keep in mind when they start skulking around me at night." And here he is out of the package. He is based on the vintage figure from 1989, and as you can see, they did a great job of trying to replicate that vintage look for the modern figure. They got the colors really close. He's decked out in the Marauders colors, which are blue, a brown, dark green, and a very bright sort of neon green. And this version of Lowlight has a blue cap, blue goggles, a blue right shoulder guard, brown vest, bright green sleeves, some dark green guards on his forearms, blue gloves, some dark green pants with the neon green there in the middle, brown on the bottom with some black boots, and some black highlights throughout, like the grenades, the sheath for his knife, and the place where his scope plugs in. You can't look at this version of Lowlight without comparing him to the previous version, also one of my favorite figures, and you can see there is a stark difference in their paint schemes. The previous release uses the classic light gray and black motif, whereas this one has that Marauders color scheme going on. One of the other major differences between these figures is with the paint apps on the face. You'll see the 50th anniversary version has a light brown eyebrow painted in, whereas the Marauders version has two thicker blonde eyebrows. Let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with a small black knife, which slides into the sheath on his right thigh. A brown figure stand that has the G.I. Joe logo on the top, and it says Lowlight on the front. His sniper rifle, which has the stand on the front and a scope here on the top, and the scope is detachable, and that will snap into this little holster here on his left thigh, like so. A cell phone, which is molded in black plastic but has a dash of blue for the screen. And when the action gets a little too close for him to use his sniper rifle, he comes with an Uzi. And last but not least, a black backpack, which has some blue buckles. So nice storage space. And on the top, it has the Marauders logo which is really nicely done. As far as articulation goes, he comes with the standard articulation that we've come to see from modern figures. His head does a little bit of left and right, and a little bit of up and down. It's hindered from the collar from his jacket. His arms go up about so far, and they can do a full 360 at the shoulder, 90-degree bend at the elbow, and 360 at the wrist with another joint that goes up and down. He does have a joint in the middle, but with the vest on you can't really make use of it. He can turn left to right at the waist. His left hand has another joint at the wrist, the opposite of his right hand, where it can go like that. His legs come apart about so far. Double jointed knees, 360-degree twist at the ankle, and some up and down movement as well. What is noticeably absent from this figure's accessories is the really small bullet that came with the other version, and I'm okay with that. Something else that I don't have to worry about losing. He also does not come with the carrying case for his rifle. That's something that the 50th and Pursuit of Cobra versions came with. Overall, I think this is a fantastic figure. It's hard not to be when it's a basic repaint of one of the best figures in the modern era. I'm a fan of Slaughter's Marauders and the paint scheme. I know some people aren't, but that's okay. To each his own. I think they did a great job. It looks great to me. I highly recommend this figure. But that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you've got any collection photos you'd like to share with everyone, go ahead and send them to my email at gijoefan82@gmail.com. Put collection photos in the subject line. Give me a brief description of your collection and how you would like me to refer to you, and I will share them at the end of my videos. That's going to wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.